What up? What up, though? Hey, give up your life. Give it up. There's a scripture that says that, whoever tries to save their life will lose it. And whoever loses their life for my sake shall gain it. What shall a man profit if gain the whole world and lose his own soul? So that's all I'm saying. His life comes abundantly when you give it up. Like I said, give up all the glory, and your will and God's will actually do align. Once you realize that, you're on the road to success. So, as I said, just give it up. Just give it up, give it up, give it up. Or we can say, give it away, give it away, give it away, y'all. Give it away, give it away, give it away, y'all. So, once you do that and you start living, for God, really you're living for yourself. Before you were living for the world, you were living for Satan. You may not have known it. You might still be, some of y'all might still be doing that. But once again, when you start living for the Most High, your Creator, and you're doing great, then your whole life changes, your whole perspective changes, and you start seeing things come to fruition. You start seeing great things take place that you never seen before, and you never thought possible. You get great joy, love in life, and this, that, and the other. Things that you never expected, things you never thought that you could have, all of a sudden they just start falling in your lap. These things just start coming to you, and you realize you were living a lie previously. Jeremy, what's up? Oh, no. I'm going to catch up with you in a minute. All right, dude. Peace. Homeboy just got trespassed from park down the way where he was chilling. I skirted off the scene earlier. It's a little park on the beach. Anyhow, says he wants to be alone, so I don't blame him. That's why I had peeled off. I wanted to be alone. Well, I'm never alone. We are not alone. We've never been alone. So yes, things just start happening in your life that, like I said, you didn't think was possible. You're like, and you just come to all these, conclusions and realizations that, man, like, just life just, comes together, and all of a sudden, like I said, you start feeling all kinds of emotions that you never felt before. That it might not have, might not even have words for, some of these emotions and experiences that you feel and that you go through on a daily basis. And like I said, I've met a lot of great people, along the journey on a daily basis. And, there's a magnetism, especially out here on the turf, walking around. I bump heads with, a lot of people that like-minded or have that same energy. Like, I'll go over here, I'm way on the other side of town, and bam, I turn the corner, and here goes dude, or here goes chick, or, whatever. And it's just, it's like constantly happen. You go over here, you think, you're in a secluded area, and bam, they're there, like, you're out in the woods. What they doing there? Are they thinking the same thing? What, but it's just, it's a divine connection. It's what it is. So when, God puts people in your life, like I said, I just pray, for the right people to come in my life, and to keep those who are not for me out. So it's like, once you get touched and that spirit comes on you, it's a magnetism, and you naturally gravitate towards each other. It's like two planets, or like a nucleus, and proton, neutron, all that stuff. and the electron. You know, they said maybe the electron doesn't really exist, right? That's that force field. I don't know what, you know, Salvador Mundi with the crystal ball, you know. So yeah, you start, you know, just repeatedly, you know, seeing the same person, you know, like maybe you go to, you know, like I was going to a pizza shop, you know, seeing a girl in there, pretty, you know, real attractive girl. I gave her the most beautiful girl award the other day, you know, for the local area. You know, had her blushing a little bit. You know. Anyway, made her feel good, made her feel happy. You know, I got a little goofy with it, but it was, you know, I think I raised her spirit, and I think, you know, made her happy, and you know, I don't know, that was kind of cool. It was real cool, actually, but people were clapping inside, clapping inside the restaurant. So anyway, you know, I bumped into her a few times. Like, you know, like I said, you know, you just start seeing the same people. And it's a small world. Like, I get it. Okay, you live in a certain town, but it's like, you know, there's, you know, hundreds and thousands of people in an area. And again, you might just be on the same resonance, the same vibration, but it's like you'll frequent the same places. Like I said, it just gets weird when you go out of range, you know, to a different area, and it's like, you know, they probably was doing the same thing, and then y'all, you know, run into each other again, and you're like, yo, you know, it's weird, because like, it happens to me all the time. You know, people tell me, like, sometimes I don't notice everybody. I might be with somebody, and I'm, you know, my attention is direct towards them. It's not that I'm not observant, or nothing like that, but sometimes people are, you know, kind of see you from afar, or, you know, whatever the case is, and they'll say, "Oh yeah, hey, I see you all the time over here, or you went over here, or yeah, remember I would just," they remember you, like they call me out, say, "Hey, oh yeah, dude, I just seen you the other day. You were over by what you call it, weren't you?" I said, "Yeah, as a matter of fact, it was." You know, so it's just, that's how you know these things are divinely appointed, and that, you know, there's a purpose, you know, for that connection, for that relationship, or whatever it is. And like I said, it might just be, you know, an acquaintance or something but there's definitely something to be appreciated about it. It's not just, you know, there's something special about it, you know, like, even like, so you shouldn't ignore these things. You know, some of these people, you should, you know, chat them up, you know, at least say hi, because maybe it's just, you know, maybe it's just something small, maybe it's something, you know, meant for something else or whatever, but there's something there, so it should be explored for sure. And that's what I do. I mean, that's all I do, is I go around, and I mean, I seek out connections. Like I said, try to communicate with somebody and share ideas, because maybe it's meant for you to receive something, because it's going to be an exchange. It's going to be an even exchange, quid pro quo, like they say. You know, so there's something that they're going to give you, and you're going to give them, no matter how small, no big, or big, you know, whatever. And sometimes it might, you know, and when I say it's an even exchange of goods, some people, like, you might give them a genius piece of advice, or they might give you a genius piece of advice, and then you might just say something simple that touches them in such a way where, like, they're just like, you know, because some of the wisest words that ever been spoken are simple. There's really not much to them. You know, like a guy asked me one day, and I said one of the dopest poems I ever heard was "Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream, merrily, 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 life is but a dream." So I mean, sounds simple enough, but it's, you know, deep and profound, and has, you know, huge implications of understanding. And, you know, when you go to the experience of life, and you can really see, you know, a deeper understanding. That's something that's very meaningful, but just we've all heard a lot, these things, but never really grasp it or could appreciate it on such a level. So that's what it is. You're like I said, give up your life. It's not even give up your old life. Give up your old you. Become the new you. Be the new self. Become brand new. Oh, you brand new now. You know what I mean? That's when when they go from 0 to a hater real quick, that's what they're going to tell you. Oh, you brand new now. You can't, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you can't, you know what I mean? They try to bring you down, back down. You know what I mean? So, just keep on keeping on. And doing your thing, being true to thyself, and let everything be everything. Expect the unexpected. Good things are meant for you to happen. It's not just deserved. I mean, it was gifted. These blessings are gifted to you, and we're all highly favored in so many ways, in more ways than one. Just when you come to that realization, and you really start understanding it, and like I said, some of y'all might not believe it. You may not believe it. Some of y'all know it. You feel it deep down inside, but you really haven't. It's not that you don't believe it, but you never really knew that there was so much more that was coming your way. It was it's like on Christmas, you thought all the gifts were done, and then all of a sudden, somebody comes out the, oh, but wait, there's more. So, they go in the back room and, bring out a big box. And you're like, what? You thought, you know what I mean? Maybe you didn't think you were going to get that gift. Maybe, the one thing you wanted, they were telling you the whole time, maybe teasing you or just wanted to, not let you know, but the one thing that you really wanted. And it's like, well, I don't know. We'll see. And then, come Christmas Day or whatever, it might have been that. It might have been a bike, a bicycle when you're a kid, but you see there ain't no bike. There ain't no bike there. So you're like, oh, you really wanted that bike. You really wanted that bike. And then, well, guess what? Hold on. And they can see it, you're happy, you're grateful, but parents or whoever, they can see it on your face that, there's something missing. And they knew. That's how God works. He already knows what you want. He already knows what you want. But guess what? All the presents are gone. There was no bike. There was no bicycle. Or whatever gift, Game system wasn't there. Whatever, possession or, object that you were, really looking forward to, having and you really wanted. God knows. And I said, well, guess what? I think there's one more thing we forgot about. Maybe they bring it in the garage, maybe it's in the backyard, maybe they bring it out front, and then there it goes. The bike, it's got the ribbon on it. It's shining. And you're like, then you jump for joy. Your parents are smiling. That's why God likes to work like that. Gives them great satisfaction in giving you what you want. Gives them great satisfaction. There's probably nothing better for God to do than to give His children, what they really want in life. And He wants to, because He loves you and He cares about you, just like your parents or whoever, with the gifts. So, understand that. He wants to give you the best present in the world. Give up your life.